Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. Hope you guys are well and safe. Massive thank you for the love on the channel, guys. Make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel or people you know who would like this content. Share it with them, guys. Share on your Facebook, Instagram, whatever you like. But follow us on all of our social media pages, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, guys. But as always, thank you so much. And yes, G-Man, what's happening, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just had a couple of days off work. Eid Mubarak to everyone.
Eid Mubarak
today.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it was Eid yesterday for you lot, but it's Eid today, so I went mosque in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Eid Mubarak to everyone celebrating and just chilling, bro. Been watching loads of stuff this week as usual. That's all I do. Training as usual, and God damn, there's fly coming in my mouth, man. Yeah, I know, man. This thing. That's it, bro. Just been chilling. It's been good. It's been good. Got a day off tomorrow. Work tomorrow's bank holiday because of Eid, so I'm gonna get a chance to chill tomorrow and
that's nice.
And relax and take care of things. But glad to be doing this podcast as we do every week. Lots of stuff not lots of stuff. We've got a few things to talk about. You want to get into it? It's a couple of sad stories actually to start off with.
Yeah, go for it, man. We heard about it's James Caan, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
He passed away.
He passed away. He's good. He's been in so many movies, but I guess Godfather has been one of the big ones. But so many even comedy movies, all different sort of genres. He was in loads of Adam Sandler movies, and but yeah, he passed away. How old is he? 80 plus or something, right?
He was 80 plus, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 80 is a good age, man. 80, 90 is a good age, man. When I say good age, I mean obviously you never want to lose a loved one, but you know, 80 is a good age that, you know, you've experienced a lot. And he was in classic movies, like say The Godfather and whatnot. So he's left a legacy in that sense.
No, definitely. He was awesome in with Will Ferrell in Elf. But he's got a massive catalogue of movies, bro. Massive catalogue. So legend in the game, bro. Legend in the game.
Definitely, man. Unfortunately, we lost RIP to Tony Sirico.
Yes, I heard about that yesterday.
He plays Paulie Warner in The Sopranos. So he passed away as well. I think he was about 70 plus. And then also RIP to Yu-Gi-Oh, manager and creator, founder of a manga.
Yeah, that's right.
Manga. So the creator of that found dead at sea, bro. So his body's still it's still being an investigation and whatnot. But rest in peace. I mean, manga has been a big part of our childhood. You know, Fist of the North Star.
Akira, no, hold on. Let me just get his name. Yu-Gi-Oh manager. Yu-Gi-Oh. Hold up. I think you've got Yu-Gi-Oh is the name of the anime.
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, manager's supposed to be manga. Spell check messed that up.
The Yu-Gi-Oh creator.
He's creator of manga.
Let me just double check, bro. So we're saying this. Yeah, Kazuya Takashi.
Oh, okay. That's his real name.
Kazuki Takashi. Yeah, he passed away, 60 years old. Creator of Yu-Gi-Oh. Bro, what can I say? Legend in the game. Been doing anime and stuff like that, and then got into Yu-Gi-Oh, which is the game cards and gaming and stuff like that. So rest in peace, man.
Mistaken. Yeah. I thought he was a creator of manga, but he was a creator of that specific Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I read it wrong then. Well, his body was found at sea, which is crazy. But they're looking into it. I mean, on so rest in peace to those individuals. I mean, on a quick flip note, man, there was an assassination of the ex-prime minister in Japan just the other day, but man got shot in his head twice or 3 times or something with a shotgun, which is so rare. It's so weird to hear it in Japan. So I feel like that's definitely some sort of something
going on, bro. Remember, I don't know if you've seen the news, and Sri Lanka president is leaving. The bare people went to his house, had a house party, burnt the house down, blurted. And then you got Boris and all of his cabinet members kicking out. Like, there's some next shit level going on, which I'm kind of like thinking, you know what? The people are starting to uprise a little bit now. Not to the right consent, but there is an underlining thing there where people are starting to cause an uproar, bro, and there's things happening.
Well, murder and stuff, killing is horrible. So
Yeah.
that aside, but yeah, I mean, listen, uprise could be, listen, the governments, I mean, any government we have in place, I mean, let's be real. Then, you know, it's never going to be perfect.
It's not beneficial for general folks like me and you.
Exactly. And not even just us, poor people, especially, you know, they're never going to get anything out of it. The governments are really going to be looking out for other things. Don't get me wrong, there's probably some good things they do out there that you can't say it's 100% bad, but bro, I mean, listen, I was talking about this during the Kamala Khan breakdown that I did, which we'll talk about a little bit later on, but divide and conquer. The only way you can conquer countries and millions and millions of people is if you divide them. And if once you divide them, then you can conquer them. If everyone's united in a country, you can't conquer them. You can't manage them. You need to, I think that's a war strategy. I don't know, but I think that's a war strategy. They've been doing that forever in the real world. In, you know, when, again, we're talking about in Kamala Khan, when the partition in India, the British idea was to divide it. Oh, Muslims go here, Hindus stay here, blah, blah. And that's the way you divide and conquer. And the same all over the Middle East, you know, like divide people, put them in different places and whatnot. And it causes all these problems now. But I think it's a strategy, a war strategy. And I think it's a strategy now that they implement in politics. Like, you've got to divide the people, make them turn against each other, and then you can conquer all of them. Otherwise, if they're all united, there's no way you can conquer them. That's my thing. I don't know if that's real, but I feel like that's something. Divide and conquer, basically.
No, I don't blame you, man. That's the only one way they can keep control of things, isn't it? That's how it works. Yeah. That's how it works.
Well, anyway, we'll move on from that stuff. Peter Weller to replace, I don't know, I said that proper like an English cotton dude, but Peter Weller to reprise RoboCop role in the game 2023 that's coming out. Awesome. What do you think of that? But did you see the trailer that Ashraf posted?
Yeah, it looked really good. Really good.
That's pretty awesome. Why not bring him back as in a video game? I think that's a good idea.
No, definitely. That's actually really good. And he's got the best voice, bro.
Yeah.
He's got the best voice. And even as Batman, he sounded awesome.
As Batman, which one did he play? In an animated one?
Yeah, The Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, damn. Awesome.
Yeah, that was wicked.
Cool. I didn't realize, but they're doing a Rogue One season, which spans a year and spans for 1 year, and season 2 will cover 4. Oh, so I believe they're doing a Rogue One show from what I read. I don't know if this is fake news, and it's supposed to, obviously it's going to happen in the events of before Rogue One happens because they all die at the end of that movie. But season 1 is apparently supposed to span over a year. And season 2 is spanning over 4 years. So covering everything up to, what was it, A New Hope, right? Is that correct? Yeah?
Yeah.
So I didn't know they don't doing those seasons. Maybe I read this as fake news or something because they normally announce those things. So I don't know, I read that, but...
I've seen some images, but I don't know if it's official, bro.
Okay. Could be fake.
I really don't know if it's official, yeah.
All right, TED TV show. Ted, the comedy one, right? About the teddy bear and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they're looking to do it. It's still based in the 90s and it's still going to be an X-rated comedy, which is obviously what Ted was about, which is freaking hilarious. I really enjoyed that movie. It's silly comedy, it's X-rated, and it's bloody hilarious.
Yeah, definitely.
So they're doing that. All right, let's get into some movies and shows, bro. Chris Pratt has been in the news a lot, or out there a lot, man. First, from an MMA perspective, he was at the last week's UFC. He made a comment on Israel Adesanya's performance. Israel kind of gun him back. And then he came back and apologized humbly. And then my guy from fucking hell, what's that from? The dinosaur movie, that shitty dinosaur movie. The old guy. He came and tried to back up Chris Pratt recently as well. I don't know why he would do that. Jurassic Park. But anyway, that was Chris Pratt in the MMA world. In the movie world, Terminal List, bro, wicked show. And for me, I know we've been talking about all week, great show. He was like the Punisher, man. For me, I got so absorbed into it because it just reminded me of the Punisher story. Yeah. He played an awesome Navy SEALs out for revenge role. I think he done a great job. Such a great show, different twists. It's always government and politics and money and all that stuff involved when it comes to those sort of things. But such a great show, and I just kept on saying to myself, like, he's like the Punisher, man. I loved it.
Yeah, no, it's great. I think they used the Punisher as a premises of the story, and then kind of continue it on. But yeah, a father's, will, but what was happening as well on a bigger scale, on a bigger picture. Great program, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, it's on Amazon Prime. Go check it out. Chris Pratt is actually good. There is a really good couple of moments in there that got me as a father was the scream. Sorry, guys. Actually, no, I don't. I'm gonna spoil it. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna spoil it. You got enough time to go watch it, come back, and then listen to our thoughts on it. But there's the first scream, and they didn't even play that scream, but I heard it. And I was like, I remember I went on Twitter straight away and I said, Chris, first episode, that scream, I felt it, dude. And then a couple of people were like, I after that I watched 5, 6 episodes, and I was like, you know what? The following day I continued, and then there was a touching moment towards the end where he was getting a bit of closure, and he was in a memory with them, and I was like, oh, this shit is deep, man. Why are you doing this, man? Why are you playing with my string? Like, he's good. He's really good at that. He's always been great with comedy, but like this gave him a different depth, I think, when it comes to his acting skills and what he can do as well. He's always good with comedy, and his sly remarks and his sense of humor. You can see a little bit of that, but this is different tone. The guy who played Gambit in the Basic Wolverine movie, he's good. I do like that character, man. He's a good character. He's a good actor as well. Who else was in this? There was quite a lot of people, man. This is the good cast in it as well. But the way he set everything up, bro, really, really good. Yeah, guys, check it out.
I enjoyed it. And the list that he made, the terminal list, obviously he was terminal because, spoiler alert, he had a brain tumor, and the list he put in there, for me, it made it really exciting as he was crossing off the names, man. I was like, get that bitch. Like, for me, like I say, like, it was the episode, again, I can't remember which episode, 5 or 6, when he killed the dude who owned that company, who made the business transaction. I can't remember the name of the company.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Anyway, he's big Tonks guy. I can't remember his name, but he's in loads of films as well.
That's it. When he walked up to him and he was like, "Oh, please," and he shot him down, like, that's the Punisher. Seriously, just so much Punisher in there. The guy who wrote it, sorry, I forgot his name, but he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, ex-Navy SEAL and all that stuff. So very, it came from a real Navy SEAL perspective in regards to, just the Navy SEAL action, thoughts and planning and all that sort of stuff. So absolutely awesome, great show. Definitely check it out. I loved it. I was sucked in straight away. I also watched Jurassic Park, the new one.
I haven't seen it, so don't spoil it.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. It was basic. I'm not going to spoil it. It was basic. I literally just had it on in the background. I was like, this is crap.
Where did you watch it?
That's just my opinion. The app I got. The app, okay. Wink, wink. I did not enjoy it one bit. I can't believe how for me personally, how bad it got. I'm not going to spoil it, but you've seen the trailers, all the old characters come back and all that sort of stuff. So
what is it,
boring, bro. It's just stupid and boring. Every time I look at it, it's just like stupid now. I think that they tried to use the nostalgia of the old characters coming back, but that didn't do shit for me. It's
not a good script, basically, then.
Just rubbish, man. My opinion. I didn't enjoy it. Chris Pratt is always just charming and easy to watch in these movies or whatnot, but the whole movie was just bad. So hey, if you want to put something on in the background, maybe do so, but crap movie for me personally.
Oh damn. All right, cool. All right, I was good. I do, because that was the one I missed in cinema, and Buzz Lightyear. So
I am so happy that we watched Top Gun again with the boys rather than Jurassic Park. Put it that way.
Yeah. Of course. But Jakob, he would have loved it.
He probably would have loved it, but he loved Top Gun more, so we ended up watching that. So I'm glad that decision was made when I was in the UK.
Yeah.
Because Jurassic Park was basic. Anyway, watch it. Take it. You give your own thoughts on it.
No, I will do, bro. You know me, man. I'll probably enjoy it for what it is, but it's like what's the word? It's like I don't know, man. Everybody has their different takes on movies, and it's our opinion, guys. And I know a lot of people get upset when I put my opinions up on TikTok, but it's my opinion, whether I like it or not. So there's no qualms. I've got no qualms. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. If I liked it, I liked it. You know what I mean? So there is no qualms, guys. You guys just enjoy it for what it is. I think that's my excuse. I keep telling people, I'm just grateful we get this stuff. I'm 40 years old and I'm getting to see superheroes, science fiction movies, action films that I never thought I'd be, that they would be able to make. You never thought how technology would advance in 30 years, 40 years. So great, absolutely great.
Yeah, I mean, look, if again, yeah, my opinion, I didn't enjoy it, but if you watch it and you liked it, it is what it is. But yeah, generally I like everything, and I'm not saying that the movie was the worst thing ever because I couldn't do shit. I wouldn't be able to make a dinosaur movie. I just didn't enjoy this one. Anyway, moving on, Miss Marvel episode 5. Do check out my spoiler breakdown video on the channel as a separate thing. But overall, Kibbs, what did you think of this episode?
No, I keep thinking that Marvel has a pacing issue with their TV shows. Listen, I think it was great. I think the first half about learning about Aisha's journey to the train station was great, and the time travel aspect of it. And then the rest of it that came after, the relationship with the family, and she knowing more about that moment was like destined to happen. Another good episode. I'm looking forward to next week. So that's the last episode. Let's see what we get and what they do and how this works. But the only thing that threw me off in this episode was, guys, make sure you check out the full review because the full breakdown is actually really good and informative as well. The clandestines, just suddenly thought, oh, there's a rip in, the veil has come off. Let's go try it. Lose. Turn into some rock games. That threw me off a little bit.
It died so quick, innit?
Yeah, and then she passed on her powers or whatever powers, like it looked like Miss Marvel powers to Cameron. Without a bracelet or anything like that. So, but he is a clandestine, so that makes kind of sense. But yeah, I'm interested to see the next episode. I mean, overall, bro, it's good fun, good watch. It looks good, bro. The visuals are stunning, and I think Imani is just Imani is just brilliant, bro. She just embodies that character.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome to watch. I think she does such a great job. I love the history of this episode. I've never seen this in any collected in the mainstream media, mainstream Hollywood of the partition of Bangladesh. I was saying on the breakdown, maybe I need to ask Dad questions and see if he knows anything, or with Granddad, what stories they have on that partition from the Bangladesh side, because that'll be interesting history. So, that was something that people should see. I'm glad they put that out there. And I don't know how accurate it was, like I said, but it's something I should definitely do research in because it does involve our culture and our background as well. I do think, yes, the clandestines, the rip opened somehow. I don't know. I can't remember them explaining how it opened. But then, them basically going in and just maybe their hearts weren't pure. Maybe because Aisha's heart was pure and Kamala's heart is pure, maybe they would have been able to go through. But maybe because these lot weren't pure, because that's why they got kicked out, right? Were they like, what do you call it, man? They got kicked out of wherever they were.
The neural dimension.
Yeah, they're like outsiders and whatnot. So maybe the only way they can come back is having pure hearts or something like that. But yeah, look, the powers went to her son, who we know in the comics, they're all Inhumans anyway, and there's that mist that comes. So maybe it kind of replicated that mist to give him powers, stuff. But do check out the full spoiler breakdown, and we'll do the full spoiler breakdown of episode 6 as well. But overall, I think it's been a very fun show, an interesting show, a very cultural show, another cultural show for us. And I'm still saying I reckon Brie Larson's going to show up, just a little bit, saying she's just going to come, probably say what she said to Spider-Man and give her a little wink and say, "How you doing, kid?" Something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
What else? All right.
That'll be good.
The Boys, the best superhero show out there. The Boys.
I haven't seen it, bro.
Oh, so good. Every single episode is just so good.
It is.
I don't think I could fault any episode. Every single episode is just brilliant with a mixture of everything. Such a great show. I'm not going to spoil the last episode, but it's so good. When you see it, you'll know. And you obviously know they're making a season 4 anyway, but just it'll get you excited to see what they're heading towards. And man, that guy who plays Homelander is just so freaking good.
He's a good actor.
So good.
Very, and this like really shows pure good acting skills, because that guy goes through all sorts of emotions and his face tells it. He's one of those actors where his face tells it, you know, when he's angry, when he's sarcastic, when he's happy, when he's not. And like, you know, there was a video I was watching about him and his face, like how his face shows those emotions. Really good, really good, really good. I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm enjoying the show. I'm hopefully after this, because everybody's still asleep, I get to just put it. I'm not going to watch it on the TV. I'll put it on my phone and my headphones and just get lost in that and finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, you can't watch it with the little one around. But such a brilliant, such a good show. And even the guy who plays Soldier Boy, I was going to say, like,
Jason
I was going to send it to Ash. He's brilliant, and doesn't he look like Solid Snake?
Yeah.
Bro, wouldn't he be good as Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid? He's it's so good, because none of the superhero characters, like, how do I pull it? Nothing about the show is cringy for me. Like the suit, their powers, their characteristics, everything is done great in the sense that it's movie quality. It's like Marvel movie quality superhero actors and costumes and characters and everything. So freaking good. It's one of my favorite shows. It's honestly one of the best shows for me.
It is really good, bro. I won't doubt you on that. I got to say it's one of my favorites as well.
Do watch the last episode. Let me know what you think. But yeah, great episode, great season. Looking forward to season 4. I hope it doesn't take too long, but looking forward to season 4. All right, man. Stranger Things. The end of Stranger Things season 4. What did you think, bro?
Bro, listen, I love that program. You know, season 3 wasn't amazing. I think 1 and 2 still hold quite strong. Season 3 kind of like, I still enjoyed watching it. It's not like I didn't enjoy it, but it just didn't have that, you know, there's a big stake at the end that means, like, you know, they have to do some serious shit. But then season 4, bro, just topped it, man. I mean, I was at Comic-Con yesterday, which I'll talk about after we speak about Stranger Things. Bro, everybody was wearing Hellfire Club t-shirts. That's how big the show is. And it's not even that, bro. Like, I think the elements of all the retro stuff that we grew up with when it comes to music, visuals, respecting other movies as well. You know, you had that scene with David Harbour when he picks up the sword and he's looking like Conan the Barbarian. That sword is from Conan the Barbarian.
Oh shit. Awesome.
You know what I mean? Like, that was such an epic scene. Bro, great cliffhanger ending. Really good cliffhanger. I mean, the fact that this has come through to Hawkins now, this is a big extinction level event now. This is not something people can hide shit, you know, where the government had a certain amount of control. Now it's gone out of control. Vecna is fucking scary, awesome dude, bro. Seeing the kids' journeys, seeing them grow up, it's just, you know, they're all at that age now where you're like, oh my God, you guys are proper teenagers now, man. I miss the cute kids doing the Goonies shit. This is now like, you guys are like semi-adults, like in the zone, like this is serious shit. But bro, listen, Dustin, I can't remember the actor's name, smashed it, made me tear up. Eddie, that scene, teared me up.
The one scene that everyone kept talking about.
Listen, man, that's the one thing that these TV shows have done recently, and movies as well, is bring back this element of 80s and 90s music, which is absolutely awesome. And I'm loving that, because people that brought out that music back then that didn't really feel like, I didn't do that well. And the rest of it, I mean, like Kate Bush, number 1, still number 1. 40 years later, 30 years later, is astonishing, bro. The fact that she goes, there's people that are, you know, 3 generations ahead listening to my music still. That's legendary, bro. Metallica's Master of Puppets, bro. It's such a good track. And they used it in such a scene where it was sick. Really good. Bro, listen, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm looking forward. I see Eleven believing in herself a bit more. I see 11 taking on her powers a bit more. And again, bro, this is one thing about having a good TV series, yeah? This is, again, a skeleton for how X-Men need to be. This is like the Phoenix Saga again, done on a better level. It's not intergalactical. It's more of a horror. Because I know, so Phoenix will be based in space and the rest of it. This is Phoenix Saga on Earth, but with the underworld.
Yeah, no, bro. Listen, I 100% agree. And what I loved is the last two episodes. Episode 8 was like an hour and a half. Episode 9 was 2.5 hours. Bro, listen, I love that. There's no rules saying a television episode can be an hour only or 45 minutes only. Like, I love the fact that they took that out of the realm because they really just got, and it's so good. I didn't even feel like I was watching 2.5 hour episode, right? And it just really just takes its time to just tell us the story and go through every single part of the episode, you know what I mean? To finish up rather than rush it and whatnot, because there's so many different elements. You had the guys in Russia, you had Vecna, you had 11 and going into the mind of the girl, I forgot her name, but bro, I really, like you said, I definitely enjoy it. And I think if anyone takes anything away from this, like you said, like X-Men or whatever, I think what you should take away is, one, X-Men should be a TV program. 2, make them a 2-hour long episode and stuff like that. Really give us the characters, really get us to know the characters. I mean, I can't remember none of the names, bro, but the dude, the black dude and his girl.
Oh, that was a good scene.
Bro, he smashed it. Both of them two smashed it. He was like man of the match. Like, you know what I mean? He was MVP. He was so good. Yeah, I mean, if you take, like I said, you know, if Marvel, if they was watching or whatnot, take away something, do X-Men as a TV show, do separate characters, bring them in together, let us get to know every single one of them. That would be the best thing ever. But yeah, listen, man, I love Stranger Things. I love what they're doing with it. And like you said, you know, like the fact that these shows are so popular, you can make old school things become popular again now and introduce them to new generations. That's why they're so good. You know, it just shows how good they are. So, but I love it, man. Eddie was also, you know, he sacrificed his life to a town that hated him, that thought he was a killer, and the whole town was after him. He sacrificed his life for the town in an epic way because it was all rock and roll and everything. That was.
Bro, really I'm glad that the jock, I'm right in my head, my name. Anyway, the one Chris's boyfriend, lose. And he lose in a bad way as well. So I was like, yeah, man, you lose.
Yeah, you lose. Everyone hated him.
Yeah, you lose, man. Like, I was hoping for something happening to him, and it did happen. So I was like, you lose, guy. But I don't wish that upon people. I'm just saying it was a TV program, fictional characters. He lose.
He deserved to. Interesting that 11 was able to revive. What's her name? I forgot her name.
Max.
He was able to revive her. So even though she died, and it opened up thing as Vegna's plan was, she was able to revive her, which was interesting.
So this is going to be a new element of her powers. Yeah, that's interesting. And she's still trying to search for her in that world because it was the dark world, like a coma world. You know, that's the word that she sees through. So she thinks, I don't know, she's lost somewhere, bro. It'd be interesting to see what they do. I didn't expect. I thought Steve was going to die, to be honest. I didn't expect Eddie to die because Eddie was actually quite funny.
Yeah, I mean, if you notice, in every season you have that character that comes in that you come to love and enjoy and dies. You had Eddie in this one. You had Mr. Sam, I forgot his name, in season 2, I think it was. Is it Mr. Sam? 3, who was it? I can't remember now. But I think you always had the one.
Ethan Hawke's daughter. I can't remember her name. Who worked with Steve in the ice cream place.
Oh, did she die? She didn't die.
No, she didn't die, but she's still alive. She came.
Is that Ethan Hawke's daughter? Yeah.
That's Ethan Hawke's daughter. Yeah.
Oh, damn, awesome. Well, listen, man, I can't wait till they give more. It's such a spectacle. You know, when Friday night came, apparently it crashed Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was like, what are we going to do Friday night? It was like, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay at home, order some food and watch Netflix and watch Stranger Things. I mean, it's so good that we get that quality type of TV program or movie or whatever you want to call it. So I can't wait till they do more. It's definitely going to be sad when we finally have to let them go and they have to finish because they have to. But that's, you know, that's the nature of these shows, man. You got to just, you know, eventually they got to end. But can't wait for season 4. And I hope season 4, every episode's like 2 hours long or something. Give me 10 episodes or 2-hour-long episodes. I love that shit.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that as well, bro.
Definitely breaking the rules, if there are any rules out there. So pretty good, man. Cool. The last thing I had on my list was Thor, but we just done the spoiler review, so do check out the other video that we just done.
Check the spoiler video out. that's going to give you the full breakdown. But as I said, overall, enjoyed the film. Wish I had more gore, and the film was too short.
Yeah, do check out the full breakdown. I mean, yeah, I mean that was like, my breakdown was, I just think it's a fun comedy movie. I think it's a comedy movie, and it's about loss and love.
Yeah.
For me, and definitely, I would love to have seen more gore. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Billions of laugh. I mean, the screaming goats killed it. No, it's a good fun movie, man. I can't complain, to be honest, bro. Like, I'm getting good content. I'm getting to go cinema and watch a movie where, it's not boring.
Yeah,
it's not boring. It's a great movie. So I've got a good thing to watch. Go home and watch. So I will not complain about that, to be honest.
I'm watching it again. I got a book later on. I'm watching it. It's so easy to watch. It's fun. There's nothing. I don't think you can get bored of it at all. It's just that if you want it to, it's just the character, not the character development. It's just like the direction of the character and the story. It's like, if you can appreciate or accept the fact that Thor is a comedic character that goes through a lot of shit. That's the way I see it. He's gone through the worst amount. I think the worst amount of loss. I think so. Out of all the characters. I think, but it's less emotional. Like when Aunt May dies in Spider-Man, you feel it and you're hurting for it, or Iron Man dies at the end of Endgame, you hurting or whatnot. But Thor as a character has lost so much, but he just keeps on going because he knows his destiny. He knows what he has to do. He knows he has to help people. Like I said, I'm going to try and do a life lessons with the missus, a life lessons of Thor, Love and Thunder with the missus. Her perspective is that he's covering all his loss and mourning with laughter. That's what her guess is. And that could be true too. So, I'm enjoying this movie so much. I enjoyed it so much. I just wish we got more Gore the God Butcher. But do check out the spoiler review in the trailer. We didn't spoil it. I don't think we said anything in this part, right? Did we? We didn't spoil it? No? Anyway.
No, we haven't spoiled it. No.
Go watch our spoiler breakdowns and whatnot. We give you our thoughts, any Easter eggs we found, but mostly our breakdown and our thoughts. I think it's more of our thoughts than it is Easter eggs. That's just our, initial thoughts that we give.
That's right. So check it out, guys. It's on the YouTube page, all ready to go for you guys to go enjoy. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's talk about Comic-Con. I did Comic-Con yesterday. Got to meet some awesome people, man. Listen, man, thank you, Showmasters, because listen, I think it's probably one of the best Comic-Cons. Just well organized. Like yesterday, I had probably one of the best Comic-Cons I've had in ages, bro.
Tell me, yeah, because you were like, you were getting to a point where you're like, I can't bother with these anymore because they're just all over the place and too many people and, people who.
So MCM Comic-Con, I'm not going to go to. I think that was the one I went to was my final one. It's not for, they don't have no great artists. They don't have no great people to see. There's no space to move around. They oversell tickets. I won't go MCM Comic-Con no more. Not unless they've got somebody there that's going to be like, okay, I have to go. But I'll go on either a Friday or a Sunday. I'll never go on a Saturday. The thing is, the reason why I picked Saturday was I booked this like 3 months ago. But I won't book Saturdays again because it was quite busy yesterday and it was hot as well, bro. One of the hottest days in the UK, baking. But I was like, all right, let's just go. But it's just organized, bro. Like before 12 o'clock, I got all my signatures. Got to meet like Claudia Wells from Back to the Future, Christopher Lloyd, met a couple of other casts from the movie themselves. And then Henry Thomas, I got to meet him as well, who was in E.T.
That was awesome. Who in E.T. was that?
The kid.
Elliot. Oh, Elliot.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got to meet Elliot.
Awesome.
So, and then after that, I should have done that. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, so we did.
Met some famous cosplayer as well.
Yeah, so Alison, I can't even pronounce her surname. So she's absolutely awesome. She's been doing a cosplay game for ages. She's from the States. So got to meet her. Couple of friends. So Edwin was there, Shifu was there. So I got to catch up with him and chill with him for a bit. Like I did a good day where, with like MCM Comic Con, it was like so much people there that you couldn't move around. Couldn't go see people like in who run the vendors and the shops and find little cute things like the way that my day was planned out, and it's cool because Showmasters have got an app which allows you to schedule your day. So, you know, when your signatures are, when your autographs and, photographs are. And then I could go around. It was Eid. So I was like, I want to get something for the kids, like Alara, Idris, my niece, Alia. So I was like, what can I find? So, you know, I got time to go around. You know, I got Idris, the Dustin's thinking cap. I got Alara and Alia some really nice handmade chains and stuff like that. So I was like, I had the chance to actually go around and see friends and, you know, chill for a bit. And then as soon as I did my photos with the DeLorean and Christopher and Claudia again, belated, I kicked out and I got home to mum's and enjoyed the rest of Eid, man. But great, you know, getting to see Christopher Lloyd, man. Bless his soul, man. Like the guy's he's 83 years old.
Damn.
And he's still doing it, bro. Like, you know, when we were talking, I was thinking about his contribution to the arts. And he was just saying, you know, I still love doing this. And thank you for, you know, being a fan. And I was like, listen, man, it's not even just what you do. The fact that you're still doing it is just amazing. Like, that's a lot of heart to be still working at 83 years old, bro.
Yeah.
But he loves it. He absolutely loves it. Great.
That's awesome.
Great. Absolutely epic day at Comic-Con. I mean, I wouldn't do like we used to, like 2 days and 3 days. I'd keep it to the one day, but I'd go from now on. I'd go on a Friday or a Saturday.
Awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad it was a good one, man. And you get to meet these people and stuff like that. That's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, it was, bro. Really good day. So when it was planned out like that, because usually they are messy, bro. It's never an easy run. So it's like, oh man, got to run around, got to find the locations. What they did with the app is perfect because it lets you know what location, it gives you the floor map, it lets you know what time it is, if there's any delays or changes. It's updated on the app, and I just found it much more better to organize your day. So, like, you know, I got there at, what time did I get there? I left the house at 6:30, went to do Eid prayers at 7:00. Then Shifu messaged me saying, you know, you coming to Comic-Con, and he sent me a picture of like the Comic-Con all empty, and I was like, yeah, I'll be there, dude. Don't worry, we'll chill, we'll grab something to eat. And then I got to the train station for about 8:00, and I was like, I'm running late, man. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it, bro. Guess what? The train station's closed near my house. Lose. So I had to jump on an Uber to Tottenham Hill, get on the train, got there just before 9. Luckily, Edwin was there, hooked me up. I got my VIP pass, go inside.
Oh, okay, Edwin. Okay, good. That it will hook up as well. I didn't realize that.
So I told him, next time you do a movie premiere, man, hook me up, man. Tell me. So I come around and get some early photos in it, because he did the Top Gun one, and I was like, that must have been good. And he was really good. He goes, he won't do Comic-Con again though. Shout out to Shifu. Okay. So thanks for always hooking a brother up, man. Making things fun, but bless him. He must have had a long day because he was up in Scotland, and he came from Scotland, and then he did Comic-Con. Hard, busy day. So good on him. Always got the energy.
Awesome. Shout out to Edwin. Yeah, I don't know how he does it too, man. It's one of them dudes that just keeps on going. Shout out to Edwin.
Yeah, good to see him. All right, cool. That was it, really, bro. I mean, I've got photos and everything, but I need to sort it out. I did something for my manager, and I'm actually excited to give this to him. So I watched we watched all the Marvel movies recently. I put him on the Marvel journey 2 years ago, and you know what? Yeah, we've become really good friends now.
That's awesome.
I've got to say, and then I remember him telling me, like, you know, E.T. is his most favorite film. He saw it 7 times in the cinema. So I got him a signature, personalized signature from Henry Thomas, who played Elliot in E.T. So I can't wait to give it to him when I go in the office next week. I just want to see his face.
Any pay rises?
Yeah, give me. All right, guys, make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. It's going to end any moment now. But G-Man, thanks again. And guys, go to our Twitter page. There's giveaways on there, guys. But for now, Brothers Geek Out Podcast phone. We did it. All right. Awesome. One love, guys. Peace.